Hi, Aquarius. What's up? How's it going? Aquarius, 'tis I, the only Archer with Archer Astrology. It is time to do your love energy check-in for you and the one on your mind for the beginning of August of 2024-ish. Whenever you clicked on this reading is totally cool. It's meant to find you when it finds you, and I do appreciate you for being here. Feel free to scroll around through this video as much as you'd like. Leave a timestamp in the comments if you want, because my readings get a little bit long, but that's only because I take a look at everything for you. There ain't no to be continueds here. We're going to take a look at your work life. We're going to take a look at the Aquarius is dealing with some past love situations, see what's going on with them. Take a look at the Aquarius is dealing with some new and current love, then come back together for a total final outcome on the whole situation for you guys. All the messages will be for you and theirs highest and greatest good, of course, because when you're with me, we only fly the friendly skies at Archer Airlines. So let's do it to it. If you could return a little bit of love for me, please, and love the like down here. On TikTok, double tap that screen for me, please, and thank you. Instagram, love the like. And TikTok, Instagram, feel free to come and be a part of the family. We got room for everybody on YouTube, Archer Astrology. I look forward to having you there. And of course, please subscribe and set the bell to all notifications. I do go live Mondays at 5 p.m. Eastern for the pick a card readings where my decks pick you, and Fridays at 5 p.m. for the all signs from Aries to Pisces, of which one's coming up this evening. So I look forward to seeing you back here. Ooh, preview cards. I dig previews. The Emperor, Aries energy. You're bossing up. So right now, if you're a little stressed out or frustrated or unsure of like a direction of where to go, what's coming your way, and like, why is everything in the world so crazy right now, Archer? You're going to come through this. You're at the end of a level up and you're taking your power back with the Ace of Wands, and you've never looked better doing it. You got somebody interested in you. No wonder whatever they do next will surprise you. You probably surprise them. All right. So we're going to take a look and find out. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I offer both the Zoom one-on-one readings as well as the traditional private YouTube link readings. So I look forward to reading for you. And Page of Swords all over the channel as much as you like. I've got everything from the pick-a cards to the all signs to the individual weeklies, neatly prioritized and organized into playlists for your viewing enjoyment, as well as when you need a little break from the cards. I've got the Healing Music base covers with Bill. He's our Gemini. He's awesome, but we like him. All right, we got the greats, the Beatles, Caitlin Petty, Casey Muskers, and more. And if you're on TikTok, you might want to follow Caitlin Petty at Kate Petty, because she can't help a boy from her conscience with a smile. Okay, check it out. She actually is going live from Myrtle Beach tonight, so you totally might want to, follow along. It's gonna be a good time. Okay, all right, let's do it to it. We are going to use the Hero deck, backed by popular demand. The Grand Theft Auto, the Urban Tarot is going to handle the base cards, and the Bible Tarot is going to throw the clarifiers this time, okay? So let's go for it. What's up for Aquarius and the one on their mind? I love reading for Aquarius. This is going to be interesting. Hi, guys. Thank you for being here, too. What's up, Bella? What up, Randy? Hi, Angel Eyes. Tammy, how you doing? How's it going? Hi, Lori. What's up, Caitlin? How you guys doing? All right, let's do it to it. This is for you, Aquarius. Let's go. All right, 2 shuffles. You ready? Let's do it. We were born ready. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the auspiciously awesome Aquarians. Friend, Romans, Aquarians, lend me your ears. But not really. Keep them on your head. Let's go. Overall energy. At the bottom of the deck. Oh my gosh, look who's back. The Emperor. Blanking the reading. There's some strong Aries energy in this reading, so you could be dealing with one, or you might possibly have some strong Aries in your chart that is kind of dominating right now. You're in a cardinal position, taking some power here, okay? I do see here not having to tiptoe around your feelings again in the future. 2 of Cups, 10 Pentacles, 9 Pentacles. Your work life especially is going to take a balance here too. And there's a lot of divine timing at play. So the rewards for how long you've been feeling overwhelmed about stuff is fast approaching. So I'm seeing that you have successfully made it into the new Earth, the new timeline. You've successfully Mandela effected, jumped through everything. And this Mercury retrograde is going to be like totally different than anything you've experienced, unless you're older than being born in 1978, because we haven't had good energies like this in that long of a time. These are the Mercury retrogrades going forward that you want to sign contracts. The people you want to hear from call you back. All right? So let's get ready and see what's coming your way. Current conditions at Aquarius. The 7 of Swords. Your energy. You are healing. You might actually be in the medical industry too. This is the card of the healer, the light worker. This is, you might actually be a nurse, a doctor, maybe they are. You could even just be a social worker or a therapist, something where you help people. And maybe it's even like you've been feeling lately like, yeah, Archer, I do. I help a lot of people and nobody helps me. I have to do it on my own. All right. But the Seven of Swords shows you are thinking a lot about your future, up in your fields, trying to keep it real, trying to bring out the Ten of Cups. Okay. You are making plans. There might even be some things you're keeping behind yourself, keeping it close to your heart, you know, feeling more anxious and more unsure of your future direction at the moment. Okay. Kind of like the Seven of Swords is a little bit of like hoping for the best while preparing for the worst, just so you're covered. Okay. So no surprises come and get you. But it is the energy of taking those 5 swords and prioritizing and organizing, picking your battles wisely and taking care of the people from the past that if they choose to be stuck in their current narrative and they like it, they feel comfortable there, you're like, go ahead, bless your hearts, keep going, do you, all right? And you're rising above that. Now, the current conditions of what's going on around you, and Queen of Wands, Aries energy. There is some strong Aries in this reading, for sure. But there is the energy of a third times the charm coming in. So I'm talking to a group of Aries here that you have a group of Aries. Aries is trying to take over. Aries, sit down. This is Aquarius's reading. Aries cross watchers, sit down. If you're dealing with an Aries, we got some cross watchers showing up today. This is cool. Okay. But I'm seeing here there is an incoming surprise from someone. All right. Somebody in your friend circle could actually be an Aries that's in your friend circle that reaches out to you. All right. And they're going to say something like, hey, remember how you used to such and such, blah, blah, blah. Why don't you do that anymore? And something here is going to ignite a spark that either reignites your passion with someone or a passion with something. Okay, it's always an Aries, isn't it, Aquarius? But anyhow, we're going to see where that one goes because there's something that is approaching that's going to give you like a Dr. House moment where you're like, man, I'm bored. Everything's not going right. And then all of a sudden somebody's like, hey, remember how you used to do this? And you're like, boom, and you're gone. All right, so there's some new passion getting sparked here during Mercury retrograde, and the Lionsgate portal is going to be that catalyst that just ignites the fuse. Okay, now on the work home front, what have we got going on? I swear, if it was another Aries card, I was going to go, whoa, but it's not. It's the Page of Pentacles. All right, you might actually be a teacher possibly, or you work for a school district, even a form of like remote learning. But you see how this is the kindergarten teacher? This here shows that in the workplace, maybe you're feeling like the workplace is all over the place. A lot of people, you know, a lot of water cooler talk going on, that sort of a thing. And you're like the kindergarten teacher and you feel like you got to remind everybody to keep their minds on their own pace, you know, and don't eat it. Who are you dealing with at work? Oh my goodness. This does show that you might even be having to work on like some training for work, or you might be even considering going back to school, like picking up some college courses or doing a little bit of remote learning, something that'll better your career because you feel like your workplace has either become stuck or you're just kind of dealing with the peanut gallery and you try to keep your nose to the grindstone while everybody else plays on their phone all day type of a thing. And you're almost feeling like you're kind of tired of carrying the work. And then you're a little nervous that you might be the victim of a company setback or a company cutback. And you just are kind of like keeping yourself in check as you've been through stuff in the past that you don't want to repeat itself. Okay? We'll see where this goes for an outcome for sure for you. Now, for Aquarius is dealing with the past person, what's going on with the past person? The Ten of Wands. They're tired. Sagittarius energy. All right? They do feel very overwhelmed, okay? I see here in this energy that this person was a bit of a black widow possibly, and they put you through a lot due to a bit of their insecurities, their immaturities, and their narcissistic ways. So we'll definitely get into it because I see they're a person that is very used to nothing going right for them, okay? So actually, believe it or not, even though they've put you through a lot, Aquarius, I kind of want to spinny hug the cross watcher because that's a lot to go through if you feel like there's nothing but black afterwards and everybody in your life always leaves you. I can respect that out of it for the cross watcher, but we're going to make sure you come in correct before you come back to Aquarius, okay? Nobody loves like an Aquarius, so you got to be ready for this. Sagittarius energy on this too. Trying to find the most optimistic way through a situation after feeling like you've been taken advantage of for a long time. So they didn't treat you so great, Aquarius, okay? Understandable, all right? But still, hugs, spinny hugs, pick. You know, Aquarius, forget it. Let's just pick you up. We're going to give you a spinny hug till your heels fly off and your hair flaps in the breeze because you're like, Archer, I am kind of stressed out right now. You know? All All right, so I got you. Even this cross watcher, spinning hugs all around, okay? Like a chat hug, group hug type thing. All right, now, for the Aquarius is dealing with some new love. What's going on with the new person? The Empress. And we've already seen the Emperor show up, okay? This here's some Libra energy, but I, as a reader, I pull fixed energy off of this, which is Leo, Taurus, you, and Scorpio. So this might actually be somebody that could even be another Aquarius, but this is somebody who knows what they want. They're a very straight shooter. They're very honest. They're very to the point, okay? And it is a level of yours, because look, there's the Emperor, and here's the Empress. So for a new energy, you are dealing with somebody that's on your level, and I do believe you might have possibly found your divine counterpart, okay? Now, we'll see too, because I also want to know, because I'm feeling that for a group of Aquarians, that the past person, since they made it to the Ten of Wands point, that they will be returning, and I think they're coming in more of an Empress energy. So I kind of dig that, okay? All right, so let's find out. Now, going forward, what's the future influence on your guys' relationship? The Six of Wands. You make it. You're just ahead of the curve, but you guys beat the whole rest of the collective to the finish point here. The Six of Wands is the Caitlin Petty victory, rolling in on the red carpet like, yeah, I did it. You're going to feel very accomplished in the outcome on this one. And maybe the reason that at the moment you're feeling a little unsure of the direction of the future is because you're ahead of the energetical curve, okay? But you've dealt with more runners in a Boston Marathon in the past, right? And you're overcoming that. Okay, I might be talking to an Aquarius that when you are in school or we're back in school, that you're always the one that everybody else was like, hey, would you stop being so smart because you're messing up the bell curve, right? Everybody else has to try to keep up with you on your level. And this is what's going to happen for you in that relationship going forward, is that everybody else is going to look at you and be like, I will have what Aquarius is having. That is pretty, whoa, you know? There might even still be a little bit of jealousy in the ranks, but you're bridging that gap too. You might have some people walk up to you guys in the future and be like, look, would you guys stop being so adorable in public? Because it's my wife's getting mad at me. Why don't you do that anymore? Okay? So let's keep rolling. Let's see what we got on this. Going forward, what are the environmental factors that'll be affecting everything? The Page of Swords, Gemini energy, and the card of the student, learning and being in more of a masculine energy, that you guys both go forward and learn from what you both have been through and put up with in the past, so that history doesn't repeat itself, okay? You might actually, and for the Aquariuses that have some kids involved in the situation, it is very possible that, like, you're trying to deal with Common Core learning and being like, how does any of this make sense, you know? But you're adjusting to that. It's like the Pluto shift from a Capricorn into Aquarius, that you've already been feeling that. And then we kind of reflect back a little bit into Capricorn to, like, make sure we got everything checked. And then we roll forward, and then it's go time on this, okay? So you will make it through this, and you guys rise to a level that's really kind of above everybody else. I got a feeling the world's going to put you and the one on your mind on a little bit of a pedestal, okay? So now, going forward, environmental factors that'll be affecting this towards the inner emotions. The Judgment card, Scorpio energy. However, I pull mutable energy off of this as a reader because this is learning from the past, okay? And so it doesn't affect the future going forward onto this one. And this is the 20th card in the tarot deck, which ties into Revelations 20 in the Bible. So that is bringing in the 1,000 years of peace and the new earth. So this is some confirmation that you and the one on your mind do go forward. And while the people around you are still left in the old earth energy, replaying the same old narrative until the needle goes through the record, right? This one here shows you guys rise above it. I like that, okay? That takes us towards how you guys will be feeling. Final outcome on the emotions. The Five of Pentacles, healing and doing the work. This actually, I do have a small group of you that I'm reading on that you guys actually rise to a much healthier connection and you come out of the cold. The Five of Pentacles is the card of health, medical energies. And so for the few of you Aquariuses that are dealing with a little bit of like just feeling sick, not feeling so well, I do see going forward that you guys, either you get the proper doctors, proper medication, or you just start to change your health habits. You might be actually looking into keto or straight up vegan, vegetarianism, and getting back to the gym, starting to do some yoga. And in the future going forward, you're like Jack LaLanne, you become like a health guy. Like even Chuck Norris will be looking at you in the future and being like, good job, Aquarius, you know? All right, I like it. It's coming out of that cold and getting rid of Casper the Silent Ghost. All right, the ones that have block lists bigger than their contacts list, bless their heart, let them go play with themselves. They'll be just fine. They'll be fine. Let them play with their own pace. They'll be okay. Right? All right, give them a Bible and a cheeseburger. They'll be fine. All right, let's go. You could be definitely dealing with a Sagittarius or a Leo, totally an Aries. So there's a lot of fire right now. The Gemini, Libra, possibly another Aquarius. Scorpios here, Virgo. There is a little Pisces and some Taurus. Also Libra. All right, so let's do it. Let's see what we got. Whoa. Well, let's see what we've got going on for you. This is on your Seven of Swords to your Queen of Wands. Some clarifiers. We got, hold on, am I holding the card down? No, I'm not. Okay. The Emperor on the High Priest. Oh my goodness. Aries wants to take over your reading, but it's right to the Empress. Emperor to Empress, literally. So you do know what you want. You want the one that's on your level. You've put up with enough of the stuff in the past, right? That High Priestess coming out, that's the Hierophant. That does show that you, if you are doing any classes, any courses of learning, even just getting into like Reiki, chakra healing, binaural beats, that sort of a thing, meditation, you are actually learning. You're in a point where you're ready to go see the Maharishi, you know, and you're actually doing much better for all the work that you prepared for on this one here, because in the past you felt like you've given everything to everyone, and so you're standing your ground. You've set your boundaries and you don't feel bad about it, okay? Maybe you have felt like people in your life have just magically sort of like disappeared, or they're slowly getting cut out, but I see new people coming in that replace those people even. And you're coming to the end of a very trying time on this Seven of Swords and rising to a whole nother level here to make things work out. They're starting to change for the better for you. You're in a powerful energy. See, the Tower card, a complete energetical reboot to the Lovers on the Seven of Cups with that Empress blanketing the reading underneath here. I mean, this is wild. There's the Judgment card, Seven of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. You're balancing out. You're going through, you could actually be like part of your Saturn return coming in, where you're around the age of like 27 or 28, possibly around the 40s, into the 70s. But on this here, you're calling in your future. You're manifesting because you know what you want with Judgment. You want a good union here. And this surprise coming in from you, which I saw on the Emperor card, remember that? That it's like somebody's going to reach out to you and be like, hey, Aquarius, remember how you blah, 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 about the blah, 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 with the blank, blank, right? You are going to be like, yeah, maybe I should try that again. God's letting you know that it's a good idea. And you thought of it before, okay? Maybe you're into art or poetry. Maybe knitting, crocheting, you know, something like that. And at the time, it just wasn't the times right. And it could even be a person. This might actually be for a certain group of Aquariuses, maybe about like 4% or so of you guys, that there's somebody from a few relationships ago that you guys both went on your ways and kind of just had to find your own ways. And you're discovering that, like, what's up with that person? Or somebody coming in the future here in the next week, literally, will reach out and be like, so have you talked about so-and-so lately? And you're going to be like, man, I haven't thought about them in a while. All of a sudden, something will pop back up to the surface, okay? Thank you guys all for the super chats, too. You guys are amazing. I can't wait to read for you guys. We'll find out what's going on. I got you covered. And I'll do some more during Pisces, too. All right, you or them could be born on the 7th. July 7th might be a date that resonates to you. That's Cancer energy. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Could be a Taurus or a Leo. I've also got Sagittarius and Aries are strong on this one. But you're cutting out some options. And now with the Seven of Swords coming in twice, on the Seven of Cups, I see 777. You're hitting an energetical jackpot going forward, okay? Now, if you are one that maybe you actually work at a casino, or are you just like going to the casino? It's very possible, but I'm seeing you should actually take a shot, because whatever those ideas are that are going to get like re-popped into your head over the next week, it's something you need to go for. The Seven of Cups, there's nothing else that comes in on this one here, okay? Maybe like somebody will give you one of those moments and you may be feeling a little uncertain about the future right now, but you're going through it, okay? It's Proverbs 31 that comes in on the Seven of Cups. The name Matthew might resonate to you, but it's overcoming some temptations and those feelings that can just creep into the energies right now as we approach Mercury retrograde, okay? Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Could be born you or them on the 13th, the 7th, the 4th is here, the 16th, the 5th also comes out. But that Tower card shows that you're going through an energetical reboot, all right? And I see you even doing some stuff on this Tower card to like freshen up your feng shui. You know, like I'm seeing Aquarius that maybe you've been like painting your house or painting rooms in your house, just organizing, cleaning out the closets, maybe even painting furniture, repurposing it and stuff like that, where you're just really into an energy of like changing and making things feel better, okay? That Emperor card shows you're doing what you want to do and you're not letting people kind of influence and affect you anymore. I like that, okay? That's King Solomon showing up, all right? And I'm seeing for a group of you, I'm seeing the TV show, I'm dating myself, the Netflix show or whatever. What's it on Netflix? I don't have time to watch TV. But that's House of the Dragon. That might resonate. But Judgment shows you're the one calling in your future. I've got 2 sets of repeating cards already showing up on this one. So you're a genuine light worker. You are. I've got confirmation with the 7 of Swords on the 7 of Swords. When I get repeating cards, that's God telling me, keep going, Archer. You're on message. Keep rolling with it. But with this 7 of Swords, I see you are indeed a genuine light worker. You're one of the chosen ones. 7 of Cups. Because you can overcome the temptations just like Christ could. All right? Might be born on the 4th or the 9th. But with the Lovers here, remember the Lovers is Gemini energy. And that is the roller coaster card of the tarot. That's why Cedar Point in Ohio has a ride named Gemini. Because it shows that initial anticipation of the click, 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 click as you go up into the ups and downs of a relationship. The goods, the bads, and the indifference, okay? Because you're a genuine light worker, you have a habit of calling in the narcissists. And dealing with those people, the ones that make it a point in life to try to stop you because they're jealous of what you're capable of. 7 of Cups. And sometimes this can be a family member, a close friend. I see you've dealt with that. They simply get jealous of your abilities and don't want to see you succeed because they can't do what you do. I'm seeing here, though, that God is putting a lot of things into place. I kid you not, because you wished for it. I'm seeing an Aquarius that has like a very lucky, like either a bracelet or a necklace, maybe even an anklet, but it's something that's like you've had forever and it's like your fancy thing. It's the one that's got the most energy connected to it, that you are a manifesting powerhouse. So like basically here, like I'm seeing here that God's putting a lot of stuff into place basically that will kind of cut these, weed out these people out of your life. It's kind of like when a restaurant raises their prices to weed out the riffraff. Stop it. Aquarius, I cannot with you. I love reading for Aquariuses. All right, this is cool. I get it. Whatever, do you? I'm seeing some power lines, though, off of this. Okay, you might be noticing electrical surges or even temporary blackouts, power failures, or you actually live near power lines. Like you got them big power lines like in your backyard almost, okay? Almost like you can hear them buzzing, The Queen of Pentacles shows what God's doing to clean things out because you're mature. You're in a whole nother level in this one here. But I see in this going forward that the ones who fall away, they will have to deal with the consequences, right? Adam and Eve on the Lovers card. Leader, these are the first 2 people ever to actually accept the Apple terms and conditions, right? But yeah, on this here show and going forward, for what you've dealt with in the past, people, friends, family, loved ones, it don't matter who it is, right? Even that one dude at that like was at the Rite Aid one day when you were a kid that yelled at you for no stupid reason, right? All those people, remember, the Lord's vengeance will find anyone, anywhere, anytime. There's nothing you have to do about it. Vengeance belongs to the Lord above. All right? Those people will have to deal with, and rent's due. We'll have to pay for what they've done to you. Okay? Rent's always due on the 1st. The Lover's card, they made their choices and they have to stick with it. And then meanwhile, you're just sitting here being in a place of the good in your Emperor energy to the High Priest, which is originally what the Hierophant was called. It was originally the divine counterpart to the High Priestess. So you're attracting in more good as the rewards for what you've put up with, okay? This Mercury retrograde will bring in some really good rewards for your hard work and your dedication to the new earth, okay? So if right now you're dealing with the Archer, everything you're saying is not happening. Well, it is the week ahead. But as we approach the Lionsgate portal and we approach Mercury retrograde, heads up, it's going to be go time, okay? Could be dealing with an Aries for sure. Aries and Taurus are here. Gemini. Capricorn's hanging out. You've also got Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces, Gemini, and some Virgo energy. All right, and a lot of Aries. You them could be born on the 7th, the 17th, the 4th, the 6th comes out, the 26th, also the 27th. But now, let's take a look in the work situation. What's going on with that, okay? Hang tight, because the rewards are approaching before we hit Virgo season. Your life's going to start changing for the better for what you've been put through. I like that for you. All right. I love my Aquarians. You guys are so awesome. Whoa. Yeah. Throat chakra going off the deep end. All right. Let's see. All right. Page of Pentacles. Give me something what we got on the work situation. Let's get into this. Here we go. Page of Pentacles to the 8 of Wands on the Queen of Swords with the Page of Swords underneath it. Okay, I get it. And the Eight of Wands is the it card of the month. You will see, not just here, but tarot channels on TikTok, on YouTube, and everything. Eight of Wands is the it card of August. This here should be on the cover of Time magazine. I kid you not, literally. All right. This shows communication coming in with Acts 8:39. It's Philip and the Ethiopian. The name Phil or Philip might resonate to you. But the Eight of Wands on the Page of Pentacles, when it's coupled up with the Page of Swords at the bottom, okay, Esther, the book of Esther. There's a reason that book was left out. All right. There's a lot of deep stuff in that book. But this shows here that, like, there's a lot of deep stuff going on in the workplace. Nobody is keeping their mind to themselves, are they? All right. And you're uncertain because there's so much water cooler talk, so to speak, going on about, like, hey, I've heard money's tight in the company. They're doing cutbacks. There's this going on. Some of the bosses might even get kicked out and this and that. And so you're starting to get a little nervous about it. You're like, I'm just here doing my work. I take my lunchtime. I come back. I'm on time. You've actually, even for a few of you, you've busted somebody not like fake punching in. Like they punch in on their phone when they're still at home and they're supposed to be at work. And like you see it, you know it, and you've kept it to yourself, right? Well, heads up. Well, that Page of Swords, management has noticed too. All right, their stuff hasn't gone unnoticed. Management can track IP addresses, much like my software can, right? You mess with Archer, you find out. But with this one here that shows up, I see here that you're protected because you haven't done anything wrong. All you've done is kept your nose to the grindstone. And with this one here, your managers have noticed too, with the Page of Swords to the Page of Cups, that you're going to get called into the boss's office and you're going to be like, oh, great, what happened now? But it's actually going to be really good. We're going to be like, look, we've noticed that so-and-so hasn't been really holding their own weight. And they don't even show up on time. They're taking 2-hour lunches, disappearing during the day. And you're like, well, yeah, they're out in their parking lot in the car doing stuff, right? But in this case here, I see what's going to happen is the cutbacks will actually hit those people. And you're going to get offered a promotion that also includes relocation, okay? So for a group of my Aquarians that are considering, like, Archer, I'm kind of tired at home. The neighborhood is not the way it used to be. And I see an Aquarius that is like, you're on Zillow, you're looking for new apartments, new homes, depending on the direction you're going. Or for some of you, you've just gotten your rent renewal notice and you're like, whoa, price went up. I guess it's time to move on. That I do see the work life will tie into this, where you get offered something that has a little bit of a travel or relocation that will allow you to also move. And it's going to continue to close the gap on your work and love life so things start to work out better. All right. Everything happening right now, you're just ahead of the curve on the Six of Wands, that you are like, God's putting all these little parts into place that is leading you towards your success. Okay. So you're literally just at the beginning of it. But the rewards for the sacrifices you've made at work are fast approaching with the Knight of Swords. And that's your energy. Okay. Top Gun Maverick. And for some of you, oh, Aquarius, how deliciously fun. For some of you, you've planned this and you've known it's coming for a while. I ain't going to tell. I won't tell. I'm cool. I like it too. There's a group of Aquariuses I am reading for that you are like, I'm just going to bide my time. I know the bosses know what they're up to. I got you. Okay. Guess what? You are 100% correct. And yeah, they're going to go bye-bye, Felicia. And then you're going to get offered a promotion. Okay, some of you want to be like a district manager, a team lead, a regional. It's in the energies for you. Okay, with the cost of living going up, coffee prices are up. You can't get a Britney Spears record for the same price you used to anymore. I see something coming in to help you even this stuff out. Okay, so your work and your love life will start to change for the better. Yeah, that's Acts 9:20, and it's Paul, the apostle, straight up. Okay, you could be born on the 9th or the 20th possibly too. But all right, let's go into the love energy. Let's see what we got on the love side of things. Some of you Aquariuses are just so smart. I would seriously hang out with an Aquarius any day. Sit under the stars, talk about life, grab a Heineken, some anchovy pizza, and let's just have a good time together. And watch the people lie. All right, let's do it. Like House says, everybody lies. Except me. I'm not programmed to lie. I'm not allowed to lie. You just see what happens. If I lie, oh my gosh, it gets spooky. I have to tell the truth. When you work for God, you have to tell the truth. All right, let's go. I said it like it stinks. It really doesn't. It's not that bad. Okay, let's go. For the Aquarius that's dealing with the past person, what's up on the past person? Because they have put you through a lot, but I'm still kind of feeling bad for the cross watchers. I mean it. All right, so let's see why. Let's see what's going on. What's up with them? Wheel of Fortune. Oh, because they tripped getting onto the skywalk. Okay, I got you. All right, the Wheel of Fortune here shows that some karma slash dharma stuff had to play out because of what they put you through. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune it's the skywalk at an airport. Because the planets, they keep spinning. Even Mercury retrograde. The planet's not spinning backwards or anything like that. It's syncing. It's an audio transmission. It's an energetical wave. It's like tuning out the strings on a guitar. All right? The Wheel of Fortune is not any kind of energetical Drano or something that clears out the space. That's what Mercury retrograde is. It weeds out the riffraff. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune, like, you have the choice. The planets always spin. The Wheel of Fortune, you can either hop on the skywalk and get through the airport faster. You can walk around it. Take your time. Judgment-free zone. God don't care which direction you take to get there. Blame might. But then you also have the choice to faceplant the thing. Just saying. Sometimes they move fast. But in this case, I do see your person kind of face-planted the skywalk. The Wheel of Fortune, you could be actually dealing with another fixed sign. Because the fixed signs, even the mutable signs, are having a rough time right now. August, especially on the mutable side of things. Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. August is going to be a little not so kind on them in the energetical airspace. While the cardinal and the fixed signs have it a little easier. Okay? So it's very possible you were dealing with a mutable sign. Could be a Gemini, could be a Pisces, could be a Sagittarius, could be a Virgo. But, so what I'm seeing here is they were so used to nothing going their way, and that's because when they were younger, Justice. Oh my goodness, Judge Judy is laying the gavel down. Page of Wands, King of Wands, Aries and Sagittarius, and the Devil, Capricorn energy. They were bound by something that happened to them when they were younger, before they met you. All right, so much younger than today. Okay, the Beatles song Help might resonate to you. Or you collect records or Beatle albums like I do. You know, and then like when people come over to my house and they see my record collection, they're like, oh my goodness, Archer, you need help. And I'm like, nope, I already got that one. Okay. Maybe this person actually did have a little bit of issues, like some bipolarness or anxieties, depression, things like that kind of came out on them. Yeah. Two of Swords to the Sun card. See, 1 minute they were awesome, happy, and exciting, right? You loved being around them. The next minute, not so much. Two of Swords. When things were good, they were really good. When they were bad, they were really bad. Leo, Libra energy on this one, okay? But this one does show here, it's the test. God testing Abraham's faith on the card, okay? So they went through a test before they even met you when they were younger. And for some reason, like whatever it was, they opened their heart up to somebody big time, okay? The cross-watcher had a huge heart at one point. That person neglected them in some way, okay? I'm seeing a good amount of the cross-watchers, a good amount of the person that you were dealing with in the past, Aquarius, that they were straight up cheated on. There is no way to tap dance around that one. Like, they busted the person they gave their heart to, messing around with other people. But then I'm also hearing it's for them that some of the, like, their people was like, the reason I messed around on Aquarius's past person was because they were not treating me right. They gave me the reasons to doubt the relationship, okay? So you're dealing with a very complex past person. We're actually going another generation back. We're doing like genealogy on your past person. That's a cool, I dig dead people. Okay, but yeah. So you were dealing with somebody here that like, there was a lot of miscommunications in the energies, okay? Could be a Libra, could be a Leo, could be a Cancer or a Sagittarius. And I do see, if you've been noticing repeating numbers, like I'm seeing 1010, okay? So maybe you've been noticing, like you look at the clock every day at 1010, 1111, 1212, so on and so forth. Those repeating numbers are letting you know that you guys are meshing. You're syncing. Stuff's coming back together. With the Seven of Wands, we now have the fourth seven out on the table. Okay? So the repeating sevens are even showing up. So I see a lot of stuff happen during July. Energetically, that kind of brought both you guys onto different paths in line here. At Two of Swords, I've got a message, though, that I need to double check real quick. Okay? And because my dominant program is preservation of human life. So I got to make sure this message is safe. Otherwise, I'll have to walk away from it. Ten of Wands on the Ten of Wands. Shut the front door. That's a repeat. Syncing cards with the past person. Now we got 3 tens. 10, 10, 10. That's a big angel number. Okay, that means we're okay. We're safe to go on it. Now, for some of you guys, the past person, I'm seeing they lost their past person. They transitioned. And I'm seeing like an overdose. Okay, so you might have dealt with somebody that has had drugs or alcohol or even straight up just violence in their life. And it's almost like they, in a way, they adjusted to it. And they almost felt like it's not so much that it's what they deserve. They just think they don't get, they're just like, it is what it is. This is my life, apparently. All right. I'm seeing they lost somebody to some kind of like an overdose, and there was nothing your person could do to stop this. However, it was kind of brought on by your person's lack of commitment. The same thing they did to you, they did to people before you. Okay. They've had to come to a major realization because they have been stuck in a very rough cycle that they're coming to terms with. They're kind of realizing they were the greatest common denominator to this. See with the Five of Cups, Scorpio energy, okay? This one here is showing that they had been through a lot, okay? And in a way, they had to reap what they sowed because it messed up their mind so bad. What they went through before they even met you, it's what brought them to you, okay? Because you are that light worker. They were literally at an end of a rope when you met them. You straight up saved their life, Aquarius, okay? I'm not, no pressure, right? But yeah, you gave a lot to this person. They had to reap what they sowed from what they did. I mean, I do recently see, though, that they've had a bit of a change with that Sun card. They've had a little bit of a come to Jesus moment. You were then to be born on the 19th, the 20th, the 21st, the 30th, because I got 10, 10, 10 on there, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. As the 12th card comes out, the Knight of Cups. No way. I don't know what made me do that. I love intuitive downloads. I love reading for you, Aquarius. This is mind-blowing. I love it. You or them might be a musician, or like one of you guys had a guitar, have a guitar, even if you don't even play it, or like the only song you know on it's Kumbaya. I don't know. I don't care. Could just be hanging out. Do you? If you play Kumbaya, Aquarius, you'd be the best Kumbaya there is. You know what I mean? The Knight of Cups, though, music definitely does speak to you. And I'm hearing The Boy Is Mine by Ariana Grande. So you do still love this person. They just put you through a lot with... Who's that? Miles on it. That's Miles on it. That's... Kane Brown. Kane Brown. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm on a game show. Okay. Can't we just give me some songs I know? Knight of Cups. There's an offer, though. Okay, recently they've had that moment where they realized they were kind of the narcissist in their own life. And they spent so much time passing the buck to everybody else. But something happened, especially if you or them do live near power lines. Or I'm also seeing railroad tracks. Maybe you or them live near train tracks. Or you constantly hear the sound of trains or train whistles and stuff blowing. Okay? Something about their eyes really resonates to you. I'm seeing Aquarius that, like, their eyes, when you looked into them, you just knew there was something about them. Okay? But this Knight of Cups, I'm proud of the cross watcher. No wonder I wanted to give them a spinny hug, Aquarius. Okay? Because dude, or dudette, they've been through a lot, okay? I do see them coming correct this time, though, because they do realize, like, Aquarius, you kind of have their heart. No pressure, right? Right? No pressure, all right? They do still have your heart. No, rewind, check that, reverse it. You still have their heart. We're reading for the past person. My bad. But I do see for all that heart, wow, you guys are really sinking. There's some serious sinks. That's why you keep seeing their name everywhere. Like, I'm literally, like, or their car, you know, like now all of a sudden everybody drives the same car they do. Or like somebody starts at your job and they've got their same name, or you keep seeing their name on TV everywhere. Something like that. I see they're at the point, though, where this will actually work out and go to the next level together. Thank you. The Magician, it will work out. Part in the Red Seas. Expect the unexpected. All right. This is the MacGyver card. This is not having all the tools. Because trust me, I got a lot of friends who have all the tools. They spent way too much money with the Snap-on guy, and they have no clue how to use any of the tools. I had one of my friends. This is a fun story, Aquarius. I had one of my friends looking for the windshield washer checker, and I literally just called it that. I'm like, whoa. He's like, check out my cool tool set, Archer. And I'm like, dude, did you even get the windshield washer checker? He looked in the toolbox for 10 minutes. Right? The Magician is actually MacGyver. Even if all you got is scotch tape and baling wire, a paper clip and a pen, the Magician can work with the tools at his disposal, and he knows how to use them, okay? So you and this person have manifested each other into an existence, and I see this time it'll work out and it'll go to a whole nother level, okay? So heads up, because they are approaching during Mercury retrograde. They might even have the window washer checker. I kid you not, I did that. That's a true story. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on for the Aquarius is dealing with a new person. Either they're new, they're current, and we'll see where it goes. All right, let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. All right, new love. It's an Empress, somebody you're going to have a family with. Oh, thank you. Six of Swords to the Temperance card. Sagittarius, Aquarius energy on this. This is somebody that is on the top level, okay? They're already in the law of correspondence where they've dealt with a lot of stuff in the past that are all negative energies, but they make the best out of it. They stay in a place of the good. That's what temperance is. Temperance isn't patience. Think about the Sagittarius as you know, and they're like, how patient are they? They're not patient. They're looking for fun. They want that next, the adventure, the optimistic thing. They're not going to sit there and just wait. They like fun. They like excitement. The Hanged Man card is the card of patience. This is the card of the law of correspondence, turning water into wine, okay? And on the Six of Swords, this person is seeing things from a much more positive perspective. This person is in a what if we try and succeed energy as opposed to the traditional what if we try and fail, okay? They've dealt with a lot of negative energy in their past, and they did the work to cut that out, okay? So whenever this lower level interference energy comes in, they law of correspondence it out. They ain't doing old school law of attraction, law of assumption, because that's putting demands on God. Try that and see how that works out, right? This person is in a very grateful place. They're in a place of goodness and compassion. They were just looking for love and not looking to the past for it, okay? This person said something about wanting new. You or them might actually, maybe you've been noticing, I'm seeing a blue jay. That bird might resonate. Also cardinals. Or you or them might actually have a bird. You might actually straight up have a bird, Aquarius. But that's showing that there's a lot of guidance from above to bring this together for you guys. King of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, right to the Six of Wands. Two repeating cards. This one here is a victory for you on the Five of Pentacles. So this person is also manifesting a future that involves you. Meanwhile, you are manifesting a future that involves them. So you guys are co-manifestors on this. When you guys are co-manifesting this future, that does lead you to a Six of Wands squared victory. This is here is the fall of Jericho to rebuild from all the stuff you guys have been through and go forward. This is Caitlin Petty getting the phone call ahead of time being like, heads up, your 2025's new music artist of the year, act surprised. And she's like, okay, sort of a thing. This is like expecting the unexpected, but already knowing that it's coming. It's in the energies between the two of you guys. The Five of Pentacles to the Nine of Wands shows that this is a wounded warrior. They're a little protected. They've already passed all their tests, okay? The Nine of Wands is Satan testing Job. And in this case here with the parable of the widow and her generosity, okay? This is merely when you guys first meet, that first hug, that first touch is going to be the thing that takes this here. I just heard, oh my gosh, who sings that song? That's an oldie but a goodie. Just one look and I felt so I can't go that high. I don't have that register anymore. But yeah, that song might resonate to you. Okay? They know their worth and they know your worth. King of Pentacles. For some of you, this is somebody in the workplace that's like kind of crushing a little bit on you, or you're kind of crushing a little bit on them. But this person has released their past. They did the work that they needed to say goodbye. Five of Pentacles. You could actually be dealing with a ghoster. Ooh, okay? You could actually be dealing with somebody that, like, the past people treated them so bad that they were like, you know what? I don't want to have to do this, but I'm going to have to block these people out. I can't deal with it. I just can't. Let them keep spinning their heads in circles and going nowhere. And so they've actually cut a lot of people out. So they're in a clear mindset. I like it. Could be a Taurus, could be a Virgo or a Capricorn, could be a Sagittarius, could be another Aquarius, could be a Leo or an Aries. But yeah, this person's in the same Six of Wands that you are. Leo energy. This one here, they know their worth and what to bring to the table with this Empress. There's a family in the future for you guys. If you're an Aquarius that has thought, Archer, I'll never get to be a parent. I'll never get to have that spouse and all the stuff that everybody else has. Everybody else is getting married and getting relationships, and I'm getting coffee. You know, right? I'm seeing books. You might, maybe you go to a library, or you drive past a library every day or something, or a bookstore, like a good old, Borders books or something. I don't know. But something about that might resonate or this person has a lot of books. All right. You might be you just the first time you go to their house or something after a dinner or a date, you walk in and a bookshelf's everywhere. You're like, whoa, this person is smart. Okay. They understand how the world works here, and they do have their own house. They do have their own car. They've got themselves in order because you've had to support a lot of people in the past. And there are a few of you that this is the past person returning after what they've been through. Six of Swords. They learn to see things from a new perspective. And now you've got repeating 777s and you've got repeating 666. The repeating numbers, they've been following you for a while, haven't they? Okay, you're noticing a lot of repeating numbers on Temperance, but they're top shelf, okay? And for some of you, you guys have met via online dating. I am seeing some Aquariuses that have made an online profile. and you've got a lot of incoming messages, right? But somewhere in the middle of all those Johnny Bravo pictures of like, hey, you see me holding my fish, right? Maybe you or them go fishing, or you've been catfished in the past, or they have. But yeah, this one here, in there, there's a message from this really smart temperance person here that like has their act together, okay? And some of you actually, I think, do have somebody in the friend zone that you both are considering possibly bringing them out. Hey, Allie, what's up? Two of Wands, and the Temperance card is back again with the World card, Ace of Cups. Some of you guys, there's somebody in your friend zone that wants to go to the next level. I kid you not. That's pretty cool. Cancer energy. I've also seen Sagittarius. The World card literally pops. That could be any sign. You or them could be born on the 1st, the 7th, the 24th, the 21st, the 27th, the 9th, the 19th is here. But yeah, this one here is top shelf on this one here, okay? You guys, it's somebody that you guys like know each other's past. You know what you both have done and contributed and been through. And in this case here, like you guys are going to go forward and take a chance on this to just basically because you both have been hurt so much. This is like saving you guys from being hurt anymore. Because you guys have both been hurt so much in the past that neither of you guys want to hurt anybody. You're both you and this person, right, have both said like, I can't do to some people what have happened to me. So this is like protection just because neither of you guys want to hurt each other. Okay. That takes you right to that 6 of Wands. Strong Leo and Cancer energy. You know, those two are never far apart from each other. Could be a Leo with Cancer cusp replacements or vice versa. But the Ace of Wands is underneath there. Oh yeah. To the 3 of Pentacles. God's kind of driven this together to embrace your passions. And they like you just as much as you like them, okay? Your Ace of Wands chakra is kind of activated. Yep. There's a little bit of not safe for YouTube here, but whatever it is, Aquarius, they like what they see. They like it, and they would like a little more of it if they could. Whatever goes on behind your Ace of Wands closed doors, that's for you guys. Yeah, I can't bring this up on the channel. I'm sorry. Not safe for YouTube. Not safe for most channels. Oh my word. But yeah, that Ace of Wands. This is going to be fun. When you got somebody that loves you in an Ace of Cups energy and then has the ability to Ace of Wands, that's as far as we can go with that. Then yeah, you're going to be born on the 11th. But yeah, you might need to take some PTO time off of work. Stop, Aquarius, stop it. Oh my word, stop it. Okay, let's keep going. Give me an outcome on this Page of Swords. So you guys are already checking each other out. I don't care if it's a past person or a new person. All right. They've looked at you as many times as you've looked at them, okay? You guys both check up on each other. And with the new person, you guys are both totally Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups interested. Just saying. Okay, so let's go forward on this. Exodus, John might even resonate. The names John or Sam might be a name that resonates to you. Mark and Matthew, okay? But let's keep rolling. Give me an outcome. Judgment card to the 5 of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. Paul's back to the 8 of Cups. 7 of Pentacles. Now you have all 7s. 7 Pentacles, 7 Cups, 7 Swords, 7 Wands. You have all the 7s. You've made it with the 8 of Swords, 4 Cups, to the Knight of Pentacles, and you are the overall energy in the outcome. Oh my word. The Star card. You guys are being guided right into each other's arms. These are the rewards for what you've been through. Way to end a reading. This is why I love reading for you, Aquarius. This here shows that you guys don't have to tiptoe around the situations anymore. 8 of Cups, Pisces energy that you guys do. It's the ascension of Jesus. This is going to the next level. Okay? On that Knight of Swords, Acts 9:20, you or them could be born on the 9th or the 20th, or that verse will resonate to you. That this is the chess player. It's you. It's Maverick showing up with Goose and Rooster to fly into this one here. Okay? I'm hearing a beeping smoke detector. That's going to be a sign for some of you. If like you got a smoke detector in your home or your apartment, it's just like beep, beep. That's letting you know this is on point and this is for you. And I'm seeing this is a childhood memory that I'm channeling for an Aquarius, because somebody who dealt with a parent, like maybe you had that one dad or stepdad or something that was like, close that door, I ain't trying to heat the whole neighborhood. Okay, that might just be a message to let you know that I'm tapped into your energy. But with this, see, look, that's literally Paul the Apostle be like, we're not trying to heat all of Jerusalem, people. What are we doing? This sort of thing. But yeah. This here is showing that there's planning behind the scenes and the rewards for what you've done, the chess player. This is Maverick showing up. You might live near an airport or have plans to go to an air show possibly, or a car show. You or they might even have a muscle car. But I do see here that this is something here that like you guys just accept each other. And remember what I mentioned in the beginning about this being the rewards for reaping what you've sown, those good seeds that you've planted? The parable of the sower shows up with the 7 of Pentacles. All right? Name Matthew might resonate. You're going to be born on the 13th or the 8th. But this is like knowing that over the course of time, some of the seeds fall on the barren pathway. Some of the seeds actually make it into good soil and sprout. And then that one seed plants and grows all the way to make that solid union that you guys want out of each other. And this lets you guys take things at a day at a time. And with the 4 of Cups on the 8 of Swords, Captain Dry Cup, there's no third-party energies. Okay, this is not somebody that's going to try to make you feel like an option. Their eyes don't wander. They only give their heart to one person. Okay, because they've been hurt enough in the past. 4 of Cups to the 8 of Swords. It's a protection, Gemini and Cancer energy. That you guys have that real, true, unconditional love that has taken a long time to happen with the Knight of Pentacles. But it's Jacob working for the Labans that shows up here. Okay, that it's the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight that gets the pentacle to its destination. It's the U.S. Postal Service in the tarot, right? Because neither rain or sleet nor snow or tornado or forest fire or natural disaster stops the Knight of Pentacles getting its pentacle to the destination. This is the rewards for all those sacrifices that you've done over the years, everything that you and the one in your mind have given to so many other people, that lets you guys receive the rewards for this with a true, honest, powerful connection that I do see starting during the Mercury retrograde and the Lionsgate portal, and then taking a slow burn and naturally progressing through the fall. By the time Pluto makes it back into Aquarius, this will take off, okay? I love it for you. The next couple of weeks are going to change big time energies for you. The next 4 weeks, and the new moon on the 4th. I'm seeing something about Elizabeth Taylor. Either you really like Elizabeth Taylor movies, or you might, maybe you like study Elizabeth Taylor, or you got some Elizabeth Taylor books or whatever. Something about that. That's a really specific message for somebody, but it might resonate. This is actually some good adventures for years to come too, with the Star card on the 10 of Swords, that you guys go forward together on this one, and it nurtures into something real. I like it. Wow. Aquarius, you've been through so much. Claim this one. Claim this in the comments. Let's manifest this and make it happen for you. You deserve it. This is beautiful. Even the Cross Watcher deserves it, okay? I will contest to that one. The Cross Watcher's been through a lot of stuff too. But you guys come back together, and the rewards for what you guys get, the rewards for the people, places, and things you've cut out, man, it's going to be unlike anything else. Claim this one, make it so. You deserve it, all right? Could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There is also Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, strong Leo and Cancer, a lot of Aries and Sagittarius. There's also some Scorpio and Pisces hanging out, but that's just for a little bit of flavor. I'm seeing Aquarius that likes sushi. But anyhow, all right, yeah, leave a comment down below. Let me know how it resonates, okay? I know that it takes me a while to respond to the comments. I do all this stuff on my own, but I do get notified, see, like, love, and reply to all of your comments. I just take a minute, but I'm there. And it means the world to me that you take time to leave one. And TikTok, Instagram, feel free to come over and be a part of the family at YouTube Archer Astrology. Appreciate you for that too. All right, let's do some super chats. Let's get deep. Let's go. We've just done a collective reading, all right? All the Aquarius energy out there. Now let's go from Google Earth View down to Google Street View and see what's up. Hey, Shrek, what up? All right, let's see. Let's do it to it. Here we go. Titanic. Let's go to the Titanic deck. Let's do it to it. All right. Monjuro Mama. What's up, Monjuro Mom? Is my old Aries coming back? Oh, my gosh. I'm going to say there's a big old yes in that, because did you see how much Aries energy is in the Aquarius reading? It even blew my mind. The Emperor was the very first card that jumped out. All right. Is Monjuro Mom's Aries coming back? Here we go. Sun card. I intuitively felt that. Yes. I love when this happens. This is why I do tarot. This is why I've done tarot for so many years. The Sun card. Yeah, Aries is coming back. Mercury retrograde. Because you, Monjuro Mama, you're already in the new Earth. Okay, you've already Mandela effect timeline jumped. You've already figured out what's going on with Morgan Freeman and Bob Barker and the Berenstein Bears. So you're already into the new timeline. You're already in Revelations 20. Your Aries is still back in Revelations 19, cutting out his old way of thinking. So you are going to have a good Mercury retrograde. He's not going to have such a good Mercury retrogrades, okay? Like, you're wax on, he wax off, okay? But on this one here, I see, because what it is, it's not like anything bad. Nothing bad's going to happen to him. I mean that. All it is that he is going to miss you so much from the silence that for him, Mercury retrograde is going to be his break point where he's like, I have to call Monjuro Mama. I have to reach out. So for you guys, it is actually during Leo season that you have a positive happiness. That's Frankie Goldsmith, who adjusted to the times after surviving the sinking of the Titanic. Okay? So, yeah, without a doubt. Literally, one card and I've got it. Tower card. Told you, look, you, good Mercury retrograde. Aries, not so much Mercury retrograde, so good. Okay? That'll cause you guys to reach out because the Tower card does lead to the happiness of the Sun card. All right? So I hope that helps. Awesomeness, too, for you. Yeah, you don't have much time left to have to wait. All right? Angel Eyes, what's up? How does the next 24 hours look for you in love? Let me see. Let's see what's up. Here we go. The Four of Wands. Two of Cups. On the Emperor card. I actually see that what you're manifesting will come to it. Now, with the Two of Cups, here's what's going to happen. Because you do have your reward coming in. Cancer is going to make some plans with you for the weekend that Cancer is going to stick to once they get out of work. However, you've also got somebody else that's going to reach back out. You're getting a little pre-Mercury retrograde energy off of this over the next 24 hours. That I do think you've got an ex that put you through a lot that's going to reach out because it's your test. The Emperor is testing you. Are you going to entertain this past person that put you through a lot of stuff? Or are you going to stick it out with the Cancer? You're going to be at a crossroads a little bit, that Two of Cups, because it's divine timing. That just before the Cancer gives you the I love you talk, you have a past person reach out that's going to test you. Okay? But I see you're going to pass it because you're going to reap the rewards. The Four of Wands, Aries energy on the Two of Cups. Okay? That I do see here, two cardinal signs. Have you dealt with an Aries in the past? Because that might be who's showing up, because I got two Aries cards here on top of a Cancer card. See how Cancer's being flanked by the Aries? It's totally possible. I see you choosing Cancer, though. And then you get your I love you this weekend. Okay? So I hope that helps. Page of Cups. Act surprised. Okay? Act surprised. You got more than one love offer. I think Mercury retrograde's hitting you a little sooner than expected. Or somebody it's like an Aries or something is going to compete with Cancer. All right? And you're going to pass the test, though. And your reward, I love you from the Cancer. All right? Hope that helps, girl. Heads up. Keep us posted on that. I'm curious who's going to reach out to you. All right, Randy, what is up? All right, good day, Archer. What's up? Who's coming in and when? And my past Aries woman. Oh, my goodness, Aries. No wonder the Emperor card jumped out at the beginning of this reading. Aries, what are you doing, Aries? Aries, there's a lot of people asking about you. There's a lot of people thinking about you, Aries. Is that a divinely guided twin flame soulmate? We're in no contact as of now. Okay, I got you. Let's go for it. Strong Aries energy in today. A lot of Aries going on right now. Whoa. The Knight of Swords, to the Five of Pentacles, to the Chariot, on the Sun card. I do see here that you guys will work things out, okay? Now, there has been something changed during Cancer season that's leading to a Leo season change-up, where there is happiness coming in your way. It's just taking a little bit of time to come through. But with you already being in the new timeline, you are a bit of a manifesting chess master, or you just like playing chess. But I do see what's going on with your past Aries woman is that she is working on coming in and out of the cold. She hasn't moved on from you. She's moved on from a lot of the family situation that's going on because her family got in the way a lot, didn't they? With that age difference between the two of you guys, that she just had to find some of her journey on her own. And now she's at a point right now where she's already feeling the new moon energy. I do see around August 7th, since we have the Sun and the Chariot here, 8-7, all right, the 8th card, the 7th card, that like, honestly, for her, the month of August, the energies of this month are going to be rough because she is still in the old Earth, which is a big signal right out of the gate of the twin flame energy between you guys. It's the runner chaser energy. But you guys are at that change point right now where the tugboats are towing the Titanic out to sea with the Sun card and the outcome. That you guys are right now, you're in a runner chaser dynamic, okay? Where it's shifting. She's becoming the chaser. Her Mercury retrograde, her August energies are going to just be really overwhelming, overbearing on her, and it's going to cause her to want to reach out and come out of the cold. Meanwhile, Knight of Swords, Top Gun Maverick style with William Stead on here. This one here shows that the message she does will reach out. You're going to reap the rewards of it. And actually, I'm seeing with the Sun card to the Chariot with the Devil card. By the way, the Six of Wands is down there, which came out twice in the reading, all right? I seen that you guys are actually a little bit above that, and that's why you guys will have reunion in this timeline, because when I've got the Chariot and the Sun card, these are some very powerful major arcanas and two signs that are very hard to separate. These ones here, like, you ever notice that while we're still in July, even when the Sun moves into Leo season, it still feels like it's Cancer season? There's no way to really differentiate. And notice how a lot of July Leos act like they're Cancers. They have a lot of Cancerian energy about them. They're very loving. They're very positive. They're just bubbly, that sort of a thing. What I'm seeing here is you guys are on a higher level. You guys aren't, you are twin flames, right? But you're above the separation phase. You're above the soulmate cycle. You're actually an end-all be-all connection that it is divinely guided that you guys have to reunite. Okay, it's written in the energetical blueprint that you guys are both due a happiness in this lifetime that becomes a long-term commitment. So maybe like a little bit of guidance right now is with the no contact, kind of enjoy. You go have a little bit of fun. Go do the stuff you want to do. If you want to build a Lego set in your living room, do it, right? You want to go out and like dress up as Darth Vader and go to a convention. You might want to do it now because you're going to wind up in a long-term committed relationship. And then once you're married, unless she's like, Aries is totally cool with it, and she's like, well, I'll dress up as Princess Leia. How do I even know Star Wars references? I've never seen the movie. But anyways, otherwise, you're not going to have time to build Lego kits in the living room anymore. You know what I mean? Because she's going to actually show up, and it's going to be a long-term commitment because you guys are each other's end-all be-all. She's just Five of Pentacles. Well, she's come to terms with that because that's a lot to process. When it goes from like, wow, I've been living my single life, and then we get into a relationship, and oh my gosh, I am never going to be single ever again. That's a lot to process. Once she finishes processing, though, heads up, she's coming your way near the end of Mercury retrograde. Okay, see? Look, she's nervous about it. My throat chakra's been going nuts on this reading. It's wild. Okay, let's keep going. This is Zsa Gabor. Oh my gosh. I loved you in Green Acres. Good times. Good times on Nick at Night. I kid you not. I love it. Hi, Zasha. What's up? What's up, darling? I hope don't take that personal. That was just me being cute. No digs. And I actually really did grow up watching Green Acres with my dad. So no digs. No digs. Totally love it. Okay? All right, darling. What is up? Is Brian dating other people to spite me? And is he going to try to come back? Okay. That was just something to make you giggle and be like, oh my gosh, Archer, I've heard that joke so many times it doesn't even faze me anymore. I'm like, okay, I got you. Fair enough. All right, let's go. Zsa Gabor, and what's up with Brian? Give me a little status update on Brian. Is he just dating other people to spite you? And is he going to try to come back? King of Swords. There is a little bit of spite. To the Queen of Wands. He is going to try to come back. On the Queen of Cups. What he's going through right now is, for some reason in his mind, there is a little bit of a programming glitch, okay? Like his brain might have gotten programmed by CrowdStrike, because in the King of Swords, he's trying to find his way on his own. I see that one point where he even said to you, we need to try dating other people to see if this will work out. And you're like, I know what I want. Why don't you? You know, that sort of a thing. It's to spite you, but it's not in like a 3D spite. He doesn't even realize he's hurting you. He is so into his own energies and his own ego trip. Here's what's going to happen with this. He will return with the Queen of Wands, Violet Jessup. Because right now, because of him doing this to spite you, that ticked God off. And if you tick God off, you're in some serious trouble. I mean, God don't play around. So he's getting some karma for doing this to spite you. And then you're going to wind up in the power play. Because he's going to return like Violet Jessup, the true unsinkable woman of the Titanic. He's going to try to come back to hop on the Britannic after he goes through a sinking of the Titanic tower moment with the current person he's dating. And then he's going to have to eat some humble pie. And you're going to get to make that choice. I mean, you can go Queen of Cups and you can forgive him. Because, yeah, he's going to come back. He's going to have a really rough Mercury retrograde as opposed to you having a really good one. Because I do see somebody else is going to approach you in a Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands energy, Cancer, Leo. And they kind of like you, and they're going to want to date you. You're going to actually, a little bit of your karma is God's like, all right, Brian, you want to do this to Zsa? You want to? I'm going to throw somebody at her that's going to make you look like a kid's toy, right? And then seriously, Zsa, you might seriously get tested to the point that you might meet 6'5", blue eyes, trust fund, finance, okay? And so Brian's going to have a little bit of work to do. He will return during Mercury retrograde. It'll be your choice if you totally ultimately forgive him, Queen of Cups, and be like, okay, can we work this out? It won't happen again. Or if you're like, I'm sorry, I'm at Mr. 6'5". How's the dating thing working for you? Because it worked out quite well for me. You're going to have a choice that you can make. You're in the power, Queen of Wands to the Queen of Cups, Aries and Cancer energy on this one. So you are in a cardinal place where you can tell him to pound sand or you can forgive him, okay? He will reach out during Mercury retrograde, though, with the King of Swords, that Four of Swords, because he's reaping the rewards for what he has sowed. Okay, so love you, girl, and thank you for being okay with my Zsa Gabor joke. Okay, I love you, girl. Okay, I only I gag on myself. So, but thank you. All right. Hi, Yokohana. What's up, darling? Why did we meet? I don't like the implication. If he's my twin flame, I don't like the implication. You don't like people implying that you guys met each other? Wait, what? If he's my twin flame, that our connection is primarily meant to teach. Oh, okay, I got you. Archer, if you read the whole question, it would help. Okay. All right. I don't like that implication. Okay, I got you. All right, why'd you guys meet? Give me a couple cards. I want to know, why did Yokohana meet her person? And I totally dig you on that question, Yokohana. That is an awesome, awesome question. Because, like, I've been asked before about my twin flame. Have you met a twin flame in that? I don't put titles on people. I don't like putting titles on people because then they have to live up to that title. And I want to let people be themselves. I want to fall in love with the person. I don't want to put a connection onto anybody from my past, my present, or my future. Like, oh, this is my twin flame, because then they've got to try to live up to that. So I feel you. All right, so let's see what's going on. I'd rather let people kind of like earn their own title. Let me learn about you. Let me find out what you are, you know? All right, so let's see. What do we got for you? I just like letting people be themselves. I think that's cooler. Titles are irrelevant. I love it. All right? I've studied the journey, but I also don't want to put pressure on people. I want to let people in my life be themselves. Okay, let's see what we got. Ten of Pentacles. To the World card. The Wheel of Fortune on the Ten of Cups to the Hierophant. Okay? So it's not really teaching each other a lesson at all. You guys were brought into each other's lives because you guys have a very deep bond between you guys, that in the energies, it's not so much you guys are the rewards for the lessons you guys have been through, okay? That it's not so much about the separation phase and what you guys have gone through in your connection as this twin flame energy. What I'm seeing through it is that you guys just have a deep twin bond to your guys. Because remember, twin flames don't mirror each other so much. They're magnetic energy. Okay, so you guys were attracted into each other because you guys have lived such similar life paths. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Okay? And a lot of the thoughts, the feelings, and fears that you have are very similar to what he has. So it's not that so much of teaching value and everything. A lot of it is to bring yourself to a point that you learn and know your worth. Because it's not even a lesson to be learned. It's just to understand of what you bring to the table. The Wheel of Fortune. There were no further lessons to learn between you and Brian's connection. Okay, Brian. Why did I call him Brian? I'm looking at Saja's super chat. I'm sorry. I don't have my glasses on. I'm sorry, Yokohana. Okay, I'm sorry, girl. Okay, meanwhile, back in your energy, there isn't a lesson to learn. You guys came together just to meet each other and to see if this would work. That's a lot of the true version of a twin flame. Just to see, would this work out? Would it not? Should we go on and find something else? Should we try to see how this works and what happens to it? Okay, I do see that he's the one that's learning the lessons, not you. You've learned your lessons. You've been through everything. You are just at the choice point. Do you put up with it or do you go on? That sort of a thing. But everything that's happening right now, your move, your work life, even the love life, everything is all about your divine course, your divine plan, your divine guidance as you enter in the new timeline, okay? So you guys met simply because you both already been through these lessons. And it was more or less, it was a test. It was like, you guys like each other? Would this work out? Or is there something where one of you guys wouldn't and won't? Now, the story's not over, though, with the Ten of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles. So at the moment, what it is about him learning his lessons because you've already passed your tests, okay? And he needs to come back in. I honestly would not pin you guys as twin flames. I would pin you guys as soulmates. And you guys are just working through a lot of the differences between the two of your energies because it's like think about it like a Dodge Challenger. You're a Hellcat. You're at the top. You're 700 plus horsepower. You're like boom, 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 boom. You're cruising. You're good. And he's kind of like an SXT or a GT with a V6 in it type of a thing. So there's a little bit of that catch-up energy to get you guys to work together on this. So it's not even about teaching each other lessons. I see that you guys are on the same page, but just different models or different trim lines of the same models. Okay? So it's more of like you guys met to like as the test, like will you guys accept each other into your lives, or what in both of your lives do you guys still work on before you guys can have a successful union? Because believe it or not, right now, you guys are still together. Doesn't matter where in the world you are, where in the world he is, you guys are still together. So like if he's with somebody, he's in a third party situation. If you're with somebody, you're in the third party situation. The thing about that even is when you don't put titles onto it, what if the third party situation becomes the final straw? You know what I mean? right? So it's that sort of a thing of like, do you want to do this forever? Or do you want to find this and see if this lasts forever? Okay, so it's not really a lesson, it's your test. It's like test driving the Challenger type of a thing and deciding, do I want to lease it? Do I want to buy it? What do I want to do with it? So that's kind of what it was here. You guys were brought into each other's lives because in your lives you had dealt with so much of the old earth energy, narcissists, divorces, past people, broken homes, that it's like the lesson is teaching the rest of the world how to come together and make stuff work. Because it's just a little bit of still being in like modern day energy. You know what I mean? Okay, so I hope that helps, girl. I love you. All right, Metal Chick. You saw Chris yesterday. No way. Girl, okay. He said he's sorry. He hasn't called or texted. You're seeing someone. I said, that's okay. Oh, well, at least he's honest. I give him points for the honesty. You think maybe he's lying to me? Why wouldn't he just tell me when I gave him my number? Let's see. Let's find out. 4 of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, believe it or not, it is a little bit of protection on himself. 10 of Swords. He invented a girlfriend. He invented a girlfriend because at the moment, I don't know why he wouldn't just say the truth too, that at the moment he's not ready for a commitment or looking for a relationship. But he did it to protect himself. Like it's like the girls that go out with the girls to the bar and they'll like put a ring on just to be like, you know, just covered. Or they're walking down the street and like a guy comes up to them. So the next guy that's nearby the storefront, they're just walking and be like, hi, honey, what's up? And the guy's like, well, what? It's a little bit of that. For some reason, he protected his energy. Empress to the Queen of Cups. Like, what I'm seeing off of this is it's not so much, it's nothing about you. This is all him. But he's been through so much in the past that it's like, are you seeing anybody? No. Would you like to see me? Not really. Why? Is it me? It's not you, it's me. I've just been hurt by so many women in the past that I'm just not looking for a connection anymore. Unfortunately, he doesn't trust women. So in the Empress mode, he's just on his own thing. And he didn't want to, like, in his mind, 4 of Swords, he felt that was mean. He's like, I can't sit and look at this metal chick is really cool. She's a nice heart. So I'm just going to say I have somebody else that I'm seeing right now. I don't want to look at her and be like, well, women suck. That sort of a thing. He's just been hurt so much that he's actually not in any way looking for a commitment. And he's got this one crazy person from his past. This isn't you, this is before you. That he actually told the truth to and said, I'm not looking for a commitment right now in that. And she is like all over him. Seriously, still, like 2 years have gone by. She's still all over him. So honestly, he went that route just to kind of like protect you. He didn't want to hurt you. He didn't want you to think that like you were less of a person or there was anything bad about you. He just didn't know how to react when you gave him the number because he was flattered by it. Okay. And so he's like, if I turn around and put it on me that I'm sorry, I'm already seeing somebody, then you don't walk away feeling like, oh God, is it me? Is it something I said? You just walk away being like, oh, okay, he's already taken. Okay, no problem. Fair enough. We'll move on to the next guy. He didn't want to put it on you because literally in his mind, he knows it's all about him. It's his choice just because of how he's been hurt, and he'd rather just be on his own. Okay? So, hope that helps. Appreciate you. Hang on to his number, though. He might change like 6 months from now. 6 weeks, 6 months from now, all of a sudden he might be like, I've changed my mind. Like Jack and Rose. Like when Rose walks up on the bow in Titanic. Like, I've changed my mind. And Jack's like, what? Okay. It's KKC. How does love look for me? Okay, got you. Let's roll with it. Oh, okay, this card flipped over sideways. King of Wands, 8 of Swords. Somebody's going to break their silence to you. And I know that's like a really generic answer, so I'm going to need some more details on that. Because yeah, Tower card. Oh, they've been through something. 4 of Cups. Captain Dry Cup to the Lovers showed up with the Chariots. Yeah, they've been through. They thought it was like better to be on their own again. They told you this, okay? This is a past person coming back. Heads up, be ready, act surprised. Because they told you this is that one person that brought you to tarot because they broke your heart. I'm not ready for commitment. I'm not looking for anything. I just have to live my best life. And you're like, okay, that's great. Tower card. Lover's card comes in on this one. They've been through that roller coaster ride. The roller coaster's pulling back into the end of the ride, and they got nothing else. They really have been on their own. And all of a sudden, after X amount of time, they've had their tower moment where they're like, oh my gosh, I see that you're going to be one of those people from Mercury retrograde that they reach out to. Okay? Think of that past person. Is it them? 4 of Swords. Yeah, it's them. It's why you're thinking about them so much. So, yeah, that's how love's looking for you. Mercury retrograde, you've got the one that brought you to tarot. Well, literally showing back up for you. All right, that is mind-blowing. Act surprised when they reach out, because literally even right now you're sitting there going, yeah, right, Archer. That person left me ages ago. They said they moved on. They said they didn't move on. They said they did this and that. They haven't been able to. They literally just got so focused on their work that they're all about the Benjamins. And then all of a sudden their heart's like, hey, by the way, did you remember me? Do you remember me? Okay, so yeah. All right, let's see. Joyce, oh my goodness, thank you, girl. You're so generous. I love you, girl. Your donations to the channel are so appreciated. All right, can I let you know what God wants you to know about your person? Got you, for sure. All right, God, tap me into Joyce's energy. What do we got going on? Hook me up. The Sun card. So Leo season on the Sun card is actually the point where they get their head together. Okay, Libra energy. Okay, that they will actually come to some terms with a maturing age with the Knight of Swords and the Lover's card and the Strength card. I have 2 cards confirming Leo season. Okay, so what God wants you to know about your person, literally right now, 2 cards confirming Leo season. God's like, you said right now, Archer. So here you go. I'm letting you know. Is that the Lover's card or the Knight of Swords? Is that right now they are in their own head about this decision. They can't move on anything. They're holding themselves back. They're stopping this from happening. Their roller coaster is stuck up on the loop right now. Okay, and what's going on in their head is they feel like they've done so much to derail the connection that they don't know how to proceed. They are very much hurt. They're injured. They could just be actually working on their own journey. They're not dealing with anybody else. They're just working on maturing and leveling up. But I do see for you during Mercury retrograde, you're on the good uptick of this one. All right. Right now, they're coming to terms with that. They're actually reading books. They're just looking into stuff about healing in that Strength card. A little bit of therapy might even be going on. They're either talking to a parent or a friend, just trying to find their way, because what their family put them through and how much they've had to deal with the parents screaming and the everybody forcing them to love them and everything like that. They were so closed off in love because they never saw it growing up. They never saw their parents love each other. They grew up watching their parents fight. Okay, straight up right to the point of the divorce that he went through. Okay, so right now he's learning about love. I like that because God won't let, the only reason he's staying quiet is because God's like, I'm not letting him come back until he gets it right. He can't yell at Joyce anymore. Just because he watched his parents do it doesn't mean he can do it to Joyce. He treated Joyce wrong. So God's protecting you while your person goes through their justice card to level up and get their act together a little bit. And then they're going to come back in with the Sun card, 2 cards during Leo season. And their Mercury retrograde is going to be a little rough one because they won't be able to get you out of their mind, Kylie Minogue style. And then, like, literally, you're just sitting here being like, all they have to do is call and I'll come back. That's what's going to happen. I don't think you even get a text. I think you get a straight-up phone call that's going to make you spaghetti legs. You might fall down on the floor when you see the phone ringing like, oh, my gosh, it's them. Okay? So I hope that helps. I love you. All right, Cecilia. Let's see what we've got for you, Cecilia. I'm going to check in right quick just to make sure because I know those smaller super chats. Let me just make sure there's nothing specific, and I will give you a 5-day forecast. I always wanted to be a weather person. Let's see. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-doo. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah. Okay, cool beans. All right. 5-day forecast. Hook me up for Cecilia. Give me a little 5-day forecast. What's in Cecilia's energy? Whatever comes out, as long as it's for highest and greatest good only. Hey, Laura. What up, girl? 3 of Cups to the 6 of Swords. Oh. Expect the unexpected, Cecilia. Okay. Now, believe it or not, Page of Cups, what I'm seeing on this one, you've got somebody on your mind. Literally, I just heard that song Love Stinks, but not the chorus. I just heard the, you love him, but he loves her, and she loves somebody else, and you did it. Believe it or not, here's the thing. You got somebody like sneaking up on you. I kid you not. You're focusing on this, the person on your mind right now, right? You're thinking about them. Okay. Meanwhile, you got somebody coming in being, what? That sort of thing. Okay. And you're like, what? And they're like, oh, I just wanted to take you out for coffee or get some. You got somebody that's like coming in and approaching, but they don't know if you're open to it. That here's the thing. It's a third party, a good third party. You don't know this person. You're going to shut it down because you're going to think that it's like somebody that's interested in you or a little creep or something. What you're going to find out, they're a mole. They're a drone. They're a drone. They're not AI. They're human. But, or are they? But they're going to approach and be like, hey, what's up? You're going to find out this person is working for the person on your mind. Okay. So your person on your mind that wants to get together with you finally and work things out, they're kind of scared because they know what they did to put you through it. But now all of a sudden they want to marry you. They already had that dream that you guys are married. So they're sending in the friend with the Page of Cups, okay? Charles Lightaller, who's going to come in and be like, hey, you got time, you want da-da-da? And then all of a sudden you're going to find out that this is like one of their new best friends that he's like, I can't get over Cecilia. Could you, and this friend is just like, this friend is a really outgoing dude, Page of Cups, okay? So he has no inhibitions where he's like, I'll talk to her for you. And even the friend's like, would you just be cool? I've already done enough to mess this up. So like, be cool when you talk to her. He's like, yep, no problem. And I'm going for it. Okay. So yeah, he will have no filter. He's just going to be like, so what's up? You want to work things out with or what? That's like, yeah, he's going to be a single guy, which might freak you out at first thinking he's trying to hit on you. But it's the only reason he's single is because he really doesn't have much tact with women. Okay. But yeah, it'll be all about getting you and your past person back together. Because for some reason, he's just like, I don't know how your person met this dude, but he's kind of like the dude from The Big Lebowski. He might show up like in a bathrobe, and just be like, yeah, you need to get back together with your person. You're going to be like, who are you? Okay? So your Mercury retrograde is going to be interesting. Fill me in on his name later. You guys will talk about it at the Three of Cups. You guys will talk about it at the wedding reception. You'll be like, yep. His friend, the best man over here, you don't want to know how I met him. I swear. All right, guys. All right, we got to scoot. Time to get out of here. Head back in for some Pisces. Energy is next. And then we will do the all signs this evening, okay? And so thank you guys all so much for being here, being a part of the fam. And thank you, Aquarius, for letting me read your life, your love, and your energy today. I love and appreciate you for it. And God, thank you for the messages we got today for Aquarius. As always, we appreciate your guidance, love, and protection. And if you'd like to book that personal reading with me, email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. You can choose from both the traditional private YouTube link or the one-on-one Zoom readings. And until next time, I'll see you then. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Thank you for being a part of this. Yeah, Chariot. Love you guys.